Well, uh, good night. We are the group number three, and our topic is the grammatic rules and the find the better ways to express. And the first point we have use, have, and most to tell when something is necessary. And we have, for example, we have to find the ways to reduce emissions. And in this case, don't use
Second,
most because it's the writing way. Yeah.
the second is have is usually used the conversation and informal writing. We must stop global warming. Uh, excuse me. The example,
Don't worry, don't
excuse
worry.
me. The example, we must stop global warming. Formal speaking is the use have, but informally is spoken. Way is the most.
Well, for third rule, we have use the correct form of have to in a verb tense. And we have, for example, we have to make changes today. And this gives a much better explained context in a grammatical tense, in this case.
Mature. Uh, most is
Yeah.
stronger than have to. For example, we have to start making change years ago. The most informal, important, but the have is informal and realistic.
Well, for the next one, we have just have to for questions. And for example, we have, well, have to make changes sorry, we have to make more changes in the future. And in this, the past only, not the past or the present.
Okay. Uh, use must only for present and future tenses. For example, we must make change today. Uh, when making sentences relative to a specific time that they are away, say informal.
And we have the seventh one. Just don't or doesn't have to when something is not necessary. And for example, we must make more changes in the future. And in this case, when there is a choice, is not it only one possible answer.
Okay. Uh, most is almost never used in the question. For example, what do individuals have to do? Remember that no is almost not used in the question.
And for the last rule, we have use most, not when something is private, when it's no choice. Well, for example, in this case, we have do they have to stop diving? And that's all the rules we have. And for the next point, we have to read a little bit of the examples. Some more we have.
Finally, use must done when something is private, when it's no choice. For example, we must not or can wait too long to make change. Most is used when there are no more questions. Is cannot to use indefinite no.
Well, reading, we have to read something in a little interview. What we use the rules in this case, and the find the better way to use the rules where we can say it. I am the host and my teammate is EA. We talking about about the reduce emissions in the fabrics or something like this in the factories. Well, starting, what do business have to do reduce emissions?
First of all, the business leaders don't have to find new ways to reduce emission, both industrially or companies.
Well, will that cost a lot? I think.
Reduce emission doesn't have to be expressive. In fact, business often save money.
How can I government help in this case?
The government don't have to ignore it. The emission is a problem. They they have to create the new law to help reduce emission in the planet.
Yeah, it's very important. So, do we need taxes to pay this or something like this?
We know don't have to have new taxes. There are other with way to raise money.
And you have any other thoughts or something like this? I want to help you with this.
Something people feel that this problem is impossible, imposition to solve, but we don't have to quit, and we can have everyone help the planet, in the country, in the community.
Yeah, the
And
people
so,
were behaving in the communities, right? And or something or people. We're out of time, so we have to stop now. So, very thank you for doing this. So,
okay. Uh, thank you. Thank you.
and this is the end of the interview. What we have to explain it. So, and that's all for this night. And thank you for paying attention. Have a good night. And remember, we are the group number 3. My name is Jose Guillermo Garay Alegria, and my teammate is.
Alexi Flores.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good night.